I'm Chauncey Navarro. This is the Inspired Word, where we're doing a verse-by-verse study through the book of the Revelation of Jesus. Some of the stuff you hear here is not going to be the typical, contemporary stuff that you hear all the time. We cover things from a lot of different perspectives on here. We're in chapter 12, verse 10. We've been going through the signs in heaven, and we left off where Satan was just cast down to the earth in the last verse. Now in verse 10, it goes on to say, "Then I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, 'Now salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Messiah have come. For the accuser of the brethren, who accused them before our God day and night, has been cast down.'" Now, as I mentioned the last time, usually they've spoken of a prior creation, that before the beginning of time or whatever, that Satan was cast out, but that's not, you don't find that in Scripture. It's not in verse 14, or not in chapter 14 of Isaiah. It's not in chapter 28 of Ezekiel. If you look at the hermeneutics, the context of the Scripture, all the verses before it, all the verses after it are talking about what's going to happen during the tribulation. And it talks about, is this the man who brought the nations low? Well, if it was part of creation, there were no nations. There's so many different references in there that make it real clear that this is prophetic, speaking of future tense, things that were going to happen during the tribulation time. And here in verse 10, it's telling you that when he is cast down, now salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Messiah have come. If he was cast down before, they would already be here. He's cast down now. Now's when the power of the Messiah comes. And he who accused them before God day and night has been cast down. Well, if he's been accusing the brethren day and night, he couldn't have been cast down in the past. Where is he getting access to the throne? Well, he hasn't been cast out yet. He gets cast out right here during the tribulation. And you'll see in the following verses that come in not the next verse, but the following verse after that, where it re-emphasizes and points out this point that he hasn't been cast down to. I mean, the earth, right now, things aren't that bad. When he gets cast out, hell breaks out on earth. And so I'll see you back here as we continue in verse 11 on our verse-by-verse study through the book of the Revelation of Jesus.